Traveling with Nika Peeps. It is the official start of my China travel vlog. Today I woke up, got myself breakfast. I was so glad that I actually ironed like my clothes and stuff like last night. That definitely made getting ready easier. I came downstairs this morning, got breakfast at the hotel, went to the ATM inside the hotel as well to get some cash. And now I'm just waiting for like my DD, which is like their Uber, to take me to start the day. I had to start off the trip with a bang, so I will be going to Great Wall of China as my first stop in China. That's the whole purpose for this trip, right? Definitely one of the main reasons. Alright y'all, made it safely. They gave me like my little sticker to put on my clothes. That is for the bus. I think the ride is like about like 2 hours from Beijing to get to the area of Great Wall that we are going to. Time for another world wonder.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's go, please.
All right. Y'all, we are doing this. We are in China. It is time to go see my 5th world wonder. So for all the ways that I book all my different tours and things like that across the world, be sure to check out my travel ebook. That basically has all things, you know, websites and ways that I find tours in different countries. So I'll definitely leave the link in the bio for you guys to check out the travel ebook. And now we're just walking to like the bus area. I booked everything in one, so I didn't have to worry. They booked the bus. There's gonna be like a tour guide included as well. And I think we do have some time to like explore on our own after he kind of like gives like some history and things like that. But yeah, let's go.
Government officials used to be Mutianyu Great Wall. So in the world website, like RMB for one Qingdao bear. 65 minus 15 is a 50 base.
So we just got off the bus and they explained on the bus like if we wanted to do like the west entrance, the east entrance. I was honestly only planning to probably do the east entrance, but you still have to wait for everybody to be like completed. So I'm like, I guess I'll try. The west entrance is considered to be more like, I guess like strenuous, but I'm gonna try it, okay? Like all these world wonders, I feel like, except for like Brazil, well, Petra was a beast for sure. Like that was probably the most like crazy one, but. So this is the ticket area. As I mentioned to you guys, the guide already handled all of our tickets for us, so I didn't have to worry about doing any of that. It is time to eat some lunch. Lunch was included. Just had lunch, so I had to get something in my system before I tried to go like walking. I don't know, as I told y'all, I booked for west and east. I don't know if I can do both. We're gonna see, okay? And then I also did an extra discover tour. So that's like, you know, like in the eastern side, they're gonna give us like just some more like history and stuff like that of the Great Wall of China. Honestly, that's all I really care about. And then also we're gonna go up on one of the, I think, cable cars, but I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the west. I already paid for west and east, but east first and then we'll figure it out. So we are off to the shuttle bus now. There's like 3 different checkpoints. This first one, you need your like passport. So we are about to get on the shuttle bus now. Lord, we're on this cable car thing. Oh my goodness. Look at this, y'all. This thing is like an open. This is like an open thing. That's how it looks. Oh. Okay, it's not going like fast, so that's not too bad. I wasn't prepared though, cause like, how long is it gonna take?
Be so proud of me.
We're gonna be coming down on that. We're almost there. Ooh. Oh, it's still going?
I'm gonna close my eyes.
Oh my god.
5 minutes.
See me in 5 minutes. Oh my goodness. This is actually kind of long. I thought it was gonna stop right ahead.
Oh, shit.
Oh, but,
Oh my god.
oh,
my god.
What is this?
Can I hold this?
Yes, hold me. Right here. Oh, this is pretty though. You can hold my hand. On my leg, yeah. Wow, the views are beautiful.
I'll see your videos after.
I'll show you. Don't look. Oh wow, the toboggan slide is fat up here. My goodness, let me show y'all. Y'all see that? Hopefully y'all can see, but I'll be on that coming down. So right now we are on the east side, and I paid the extra like 140 to do the cable car this up and then take the toboggan slide like down, and I think that will suffice for my Great Wall of China shenanigans for this visit. I just don't think like physically I could also do the hike for the west side. So my guide was like, that's okay, he probably could just, you know, refund me. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I didn't expect the noise. But okay, we're almost there. We're going up. Let me show y'all. Do y'all see the little piece of Great Wall right there? And we are still on our way. You see the Great Wall right there? Oh my god. This is amazing.
The donkey carried the materials up to the mountain. And this is the mortar. You can see here. This is the mortar. There's 20% rice inside the mortar.
Rice?
Yeah, rice. Yes, we use the sticky rice to make the material. Yeah. Okay. And the wall is as high as 7 meters high and 5 to 8 meters wide. Okay. So interior of the wall is covered with stones. Yeah. Okay.
So we're inside tower number 5. It's pretty.
Yeah. This mountain, it's called Yan Mountain. Beijing used to be called Yan State because this Yan Mountain. Yeah. The Yan Mountain is 200 kilometers wide and 1,000 kilometers long. To cross the Yan Mountain, the another side is Mongolian area in the ancient time. Okay. And each battlement stands by one soldier with the dried wood, and we throw a big stone through here, through the big stone to beat the enemies. Okay. And this is the shooting arrow. This is arrow hole. We can shoot an arrow here. When the enemy reaches within 100 meters, we can shoot an arrow through this hole. Okay.
Yeah, we are making our way through. So the steps are definitely uneven, so just be prepared for that. These are a little shorter. To still see like everything like intact here is just amazing. History is amazing. It is very like overcasted today though, so I don't know where the sun is at.
Okay, there are 200 soldiers live on the ground floor, and the general live on the second floor. And you can see here, there is a ladder to go up and down. There's a ladder. Okay. Because in the winter time, Beijing is pretty cold. It's minus 16 degrees.
Oh wow.
So the soldiers, they have to stay overnight here. Okay?
Right.
Yeah. And their daily food is Chinese cabbage with the sauce. Similar with Korean kimchi. Yeah. Can be long-term storage. Okay. Point in this area. And why? Because here is the lowest point, only 300 meters above sea level. So that's the focus of attacking point, or breakthrough point. So we must make the strongest military force in this area, in this point. Okay. So lookout hole, Carano, and arrow hole. All the defense system are gathered here because it's so important.
Lookout. This one.
Cannon fire. Yeah.
Cannon.
Cannon. Yeah. So we have to update our weapon.
Wow, wow, wow. Oh, this is steep.
Yes.
Oh, it's about to rain.
Okay, so this is the main gate of this pass. Chinese and Mongolian, we are not always fighting. We also had peaceful time, or called the honeymoon period. So during the honeymoon period, we do the business trade with Mongolian people. Chinese need Mongolian horse, meat, and milk. Mongolian need Chinese cotton, rice, and silk. We exchange our production.
So this is the steepest steps, and we are going up. Wow. Oh God.
You're doing great. I'm so proud of you.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Gotta get to the top. Gotta get to the top. All right. Let's go. Yeah, there's going to be enough climbing for the day. See y'all at the top.
Genghis Khan led his Mongolian army to break through the Great Wall, not only once, but several times, including Wusha Fortress, Jingguan Great Wall, and Tongguan Pass. And these successes were a big help of overthrowing the Chinese Jin dynasty at that time and founding the Mongol Empire in Beijing.
After the guided portion of the tour ended, we were able to literally just sit and observe, walk around and observe, and just take in all the beauty and scenery of the magnificent Great Wall of China. And for me, it was such a surreal experience because I literally went to China solo and I got to see my fifth world wonder, and that's 2 more to go after that. It is such a once in a lifetime experience. Great Wall of China, guys! Y'all, I just realized that some of my videos were literally in slow-mo. What a tragedy. But I hope you guys got the gist of like the visit. You know, I did do the extra to get like a guide who would give like more like history about the Great Wall, and then we got time to basically like, you know, explore on our own. It's kind of like drizzling, so they are not actually allowing us to go down on the toboggan. We could go back on like the cable car kind of thing. Since I'm not gonna do the west side, I just figured that I would just kind of wait to see if the weather like clears up, so I could do the toboggan slide down. But if not, I'll just go back down on the cable car. It was definitely a really great experience, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be in terms of like the physical activity. One of the walkers just gave out a bunch of like these cherries to us. We're about to try it. Alright, y'all, I see the other walkers coming out, so we might get to go down the toboggan slide. Patience is a virtue. I'm glad I come all the way, so me had to be in that long line again because people like, you know, went back. And I come down all the way by the walkers. Yeah. Y'all, this is too cool. So you control it, like, you know, forward the little thing. This far. Let me slow down on this corner. Oh my God, I feel like a little kid. Let me slow down because I'm in front, somebody in front of me. All right, speeding up. Oh my God. Yeah, this lady going too slow for me. I'm like, catching back up to her, so I gotta slow down. It's fun, That was worth the wait. I'm glad I waited up there because what else I had to do anyways? Only thing, like the lady in front of me, I had to kind of like end up letting her like go because I was like, I want to do my speed, and I had to keep stopping because she was like in front of me. But that was actually super fun. Highly recommend it. This is on the east entrance, and then you just have to show your same ticket that you did when you were like going up on the cable car. That was the same ticket that you used to get down. And then for the bus is your passport. So everything is linked to your passport number. If you don't have your physical passport, once you have the number, you know, obviously because you register for the ticket, well, our tour guide did all of that for us. But at one point I just told them what my passport number was because my passport was like all the way down in my bag, and they pulled me up and that was fine. So now I'm actually going to the rest area, I think, probably, because yeah, I'm not going on that other side. It's okay. And they said they'll give me my money back. So yeah, cha-ching. So I don't know if y'all could really see, but basically this is the east entrance here, which is where we went. And then if I just wanted to go to the west side, I would just walk up here and then take the enclosed cable cars that go in up there. Thank you. So as you guys saw, I used my passport to get back to the shuttle, and these run like every 10 minutes. Basically gets you to and from the area for Great Wall. Everybody try and get a sale, so yeah, you could do some shopping and stuff once you come back. Plenty of vendors all around.